What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you, as ever, for stopping by. I genuinely do appreciate it. My socials will be appearing at the bottom of the screen. So, first things first, in Farke's press conference, they had a chat with regards to Ampadu and his injury. Obviously, it's a cartilage injury that he has. Usually, it'd just be off and surgery, and that would be his season over pretty much. But I think what they're attempting to do is to take a far more cautious approach to the situation and manage it with rehabilitation. So we've got, obviously, the international break coming up soon, but then we're probably going to lose him for for quite a few weeks. I think that he could potentially be back for the last 7 games of the season, all being well. He did heal ridiculously quickly from his first knee injury earlier on this season. The one silver lining I kind of feel with it is that because it's his other knee, so to speak, rather than the same knee, it's not compounding an already in place injury, and hopefully it will make it easier to get him back onto the pitch in some way, shape or form to be able to contribute to the remainder of the season. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to rush him back if he's not going to be fit enough. We do have the cover in midfield. The issue that we've got, obviously, is a centre-back partnership. So whether or not you have Gruev, whether or not who's played there for Bulgaria, or you have Gilivogi, who didn't look great in the last time he played there, or you have Sam Byram, or there's DeBeo, and I think that's pretty much everybody. Obviously, Woba's not going to be there because he's with the injury that he's got as well. So that's the only place that concerns me. What we need to hope and pray is that Strauch or Rodon don't get an injury coming into the final last few minutes of the season. Midfield, I'm not too concerned about because we have the midfield cover, which is exactly what we need. And hopefully, like I say, fingers crossed, it should, he says should, be positive. It's positive news that he's not having the surgery. I mean, he'll still be within the squad and everything and doing the bits and pieces. I don't think he can run for a little while. It's more rehab now. But also as well, the fact that he can, I think everybody got annoyed when they saw him running down the side of the pitch and it's saying it was a mass conspiracy. But if you do watch him carefully enough, he does limp down the pitch while he's running. So, that celebration and enjoy it. That's what they're going to do in these types of situations. However, what I wanted to touch on today, as well as the Ampadu situation, is I've mentioned a couple of times in other podcasts that I've done, and even on this channel as well, that there appears to be a real aura about this team at the moment in terms of. And I think Tony Dorigo said it on the Square Ball podcast probably about a month ago now, that you look back and you look at these players and there just seems to be this aura about them, a togetherness about them, this kind of, it's hard to describe. It's like a feeling that you get, displaying a sense of authority or this togetherness and everything. There just seems to be this aura around Leeds United at the moment, and it's that kind of thing that I think has got us through the last 2 games in particular. Speaking with friends and speaking with fellow content creators, I think we all would have been happy with maybe 4 points, maybe even 2 points out of these 2 games, because it would have kept everybody and we'd still be on top, if that makes sense. But for us to go and do what we've done, and to do it in the manner that we've done, takes some real cojones, I think. And it's just really, I don't know how to describe it or how to talk about it, or there's just this thing where just everybody looks positive, everybody looks like dead confident, everybody looks like they're all singing from the same hymn sheet. You've got Bogle that looked knackered during one of the matches, and Rodon's like, no, got to keep going, and shouting at him, keep going, keep going, keep going. You've got the players on the sideline that look like they're just as happy for everybody else, even though they're not playing in the first team. And just that, the motivational quotes that come out from Gilavogi at the end of every game, all of that stuff just feels like mega positive. And I kind of feel like I feel really pleased for Daniel Farke as well, because he's had his detractors. I've been a detractor myself in terms of what he does, the way that he does it, how he puts the teams out. The performances sometimes tend to be a bit more risk averse. They haven't been over the last 5 games, that's for damn sure. But I kind of feel like now he's kind of moving out of that shadow of Bielsa and almost creating his own legacy. I know there's the comparisons, and that at this stage of the season, in the 19-20 season, we were on like 60-something points with Bielsa and so many wins. And this season, it's X amount of wins and we're on 75 points. But I just feel like Farke is now creating his own legacy with this squad. Yes, the squad that he's got now is probably probably slightly more talented than the squad that Bielsa had. And, I think we'd all agree that that Bielsa made diamonds out of lead, effectively. It was just incredible, But what I feel like, particularly over the last 5 games, that Farke has kind of managed to stamp his own kind of unique authority on the team in terms of the way that they play, and just move away from the Bielsa comparison, and that this is more Farke and this is what Farke does kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. It just, like I said, it just feels different this time around, and I want it to last. I want it to continue forever. And I've said it before, we have to enjoy this. We have to look at it, because it's going to be tough next season. It's not going to be like this. It's not going to be like the first season that we went up in the Premiership, where we were absolutely riding the crest of a wave. It just feels different, and it feels nice, and I just want it to continue, and I just wanted to verbally get that across and see what you guys thought to it as well. That's going to do it for this one. Nice short video. I've got a preview of the West Brom game coming tomorrow, I believe. So, yeah, keep your eyes out for that. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you've not done so already, please subscribe. Thank you so much for the support on the channel so far, particularly over this last kind of week or so. It's been phenomenal. We've peaked back over to like 20-some odd thousand views, which is really, really pleasing to see. And subscribers are coming in on a regular basis. So that hunt for 2K is nearly there. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. Thank you for stopping by. We'll speak soon. Cheers.